Break the Twitch.
Hey there, and welcome to day one of the Digital Detox course. Today we're going to be talking about notifications. So those little alerts and beeps and the little red circles that you see on your smartphone. Those ones that may or may not be going off quite a bit throughout the day. I once spoke to a Break the Twitch reader who said they actually counted the number of notifications they got on their phone for a few hours. And they said that they ended up averaging something like 7 to 12 notifications or little sounds, beeps, or buzzes coming from their phone every single hour. This kind of thing simply did not exist 12, 13 years ago. We've sort of adapted to this new situation where we have all these different apps trying to get our attention. Isn't it strange that every app we install asks to send us notifications? Whether it's games or Netflix or email or any app that we install on our phones generally asks if it can send us notifications. Now, I have to wonder, why would a game need to send us notifications about something? Simply because they want us to play more. Generally, when a company has their game played more often by more users, they're going to make more money. So that's what it comes down to. But this definitely would not have happened 10 or 15 years ago. In fact, the idea of a game interrupting our dinner or getting in the way of something we were doing is kind of completely absurd. Let's picture this scenario. Imagine getting some nostalgia and wanting to play the physical Monopoly board game. So you go out to the store, pick up a copy of the game, and bring it home. You set it up, you have a blast playing until 4 in the morning, just like it always used to be, and then you pack up the game and put it away in the closet. Now, imagine a few hours go by, you're sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden you hear a beeping noise coming from your cupboard. You can't possibly imagine what that could be, but you go investigate, and all of a sudden you hear this noise coming from the Monopoly box. You grab the box and open it, and all of a sudden inside there's this message saying, play now to get a 50% bonus on your properties. That's really strange. It's completely absurd, in fact, right? We would never let a board game interrupt our sleep, interrupt a meal, yet that's what we're allowing to happen every single day if we don't control the notifications on our phone. So today we're going to be quickly walking through how to turn off notifications on your smartphone for apps that really don't need to be sending you notifications. Let's take a look. Okay, so to start out, go into the settings on your phone and then scroll down to notifications. You can see it highlighted there. Now look for one of the apps that you want to remove notifications from. For example, I turned my email notifications back on for the purpose of this demonstration. And you can see at the very top here, there is a slider that says allow notifications. Now, if you want to turn off all of your notifications, you can just click that like so, and it will remove all notifications from that specific app. It won't make any noises, it won't send you banners on the screen, and it won't have any of those little red circles telling you how many emails you haven't checked yet. If you want to dig in more specifically, you can turn that back on and then look at the different types of notifications that it offers. So sounds is one. Generally, I always turn that off. The badge app icon. So that's the little red circle that is on the corner of the app icon that usually has a number in it. Now, I highly recommend turning this off because it's basically the same if you're just looking at the icon and seeing the number of emails you have. If that number goes up, you're gonna be thinking about it, and just think about the stress that seeing all of those badges with the numbers on it across all of your apps creates. So I would highly recommend turning that off as well. And then you can also select whether or not you want to show on the lock screen, which is the screen right when you turn on your phone. If you want it in history, which I'm not even sure what that is, but I would turn it off. And then the banners, which are the things that drop down from the top of your screen, as sort of demonstrated here in this little image. You can turn that off as well. So this basically is like turning off all the notifications anyway, but it's an effective way to do that. So unfortunately, you have to go in to all of your apps individually. There's no master setting to do this, but you need to go in and customize the notifications for each of these things for each individual app. But once you get the hang of it, it's pretty straightforward and it goes pretty quick. Okay, so if you're not sure which apps you should be turning off the notifications for, there are a few questions that you can ask yourself that will help you along with this process. One is, do I really need to know what this app is trying to tell me the second it's available? Is it that important that I need to know right away? Number two, is my day going to magically get better if I randomly receive a notification from this app? And finally, number three, should I allow this app to interrupt me whenever and then insert something really important to you there, because the chances are high that something like that would be interrupted by a notification on your phone. Well, I hope that you've chosen a few apps to turn notifications off for so that you can find a little bit more peace in your daily life. We'll continue on with the digital detox in the next video.